And you just can't get a guy while he's up in the air going after the ball.
And a foul on the inbound pass. Fisher will shoot it off the dribble, and he does. Loose ball, rebounded by Long. 2 minutes to play, folks. Tate for three. No!
But their half-court offense this year has not been very good.
Then again, no one's looking too good against St. John's these days. Just ask fourth-ranked Pitt today. St. John's winning by 1 over fourth-ranked Pitt, 60-59, and a thriller.
Top-ranked Duke, Notre Dame, you name it. I mean, they've been knocking them all out lately.
Long, wow, nice fine down low to Tate. Tate did a
thing about this offense, it is so difficult to defend and pressure the ball because these guys pass the ball and cut so well without the rock.
They've always been good with finding open guys like that, coming off screens, going down low with passes, give and goes, and get a little spin shot there.
On one game between these two at either end. Both starting to light it up. 16 now for Tomko and 25 for Cornelia. Tate gets inside.
Lee trying to force it inside to Bates. Long read that nicely. Isaiah Tate. Finally, Mason is on the scoreboard. And the senior...
Still, despite his struggles, Rodriguez knocks down a three. Baseball pass ahead to Isaiah Tate. And he scores. Look how quickly they got in their offense.
These seniors simply cannot set their full court defense.
Georgia State. Now Hancock's got the three ball. No good. Long rebound. The offensive tip keeps it alive. Tate hitting the deck hard.
Short on the hook. Outrunning is Isaiah Tate. Isaiah Tate! Score in the country for James Madison. I know you'll be watching tomorrow, Charlie.
Oh, absolutely.
Jody Lavin Patrick will be joining me.
I'll tell you what, I had an opportunity to watch her practice when we did a game up there. She could flat out play.
Absolutely one of the best. Looking forward to that. But right now, matters at hand with 14:25 to go in the second half. And George Mason climbing back to take the lead. Large bid, and who did they beat in the Sweet 16 at the old MCI Center? Wichita State. Isaiah Tate at the other end there to
brings it back out, nearly loses it. Shot clock down to 8, a turnover. But Cam Long gets it back for George Mason. Isaiah Tate for 3 in the lead.
Back to Tomko. And Morrison, quick hands. Lead feed Tate. Long back to Isaiah. And Tate will go to
George Mason averages 73 points a ball game. Right now in 12.5 minutes, they've only got 10. They get another steal here. And the defense from Georgia State has been pretty effective, kind of forcing the Patriots to kind of have to work it around and not get easy looks at the basket.
Yes, they're playing exceptional defense as well. Both teams, this is a defensive battle out here. Neither team is playing well exceptionally on the offensive end.
Tate with a shot clock at 5, and he hits a 3.
The microwave, Isaiah.
Top 5 really with a couple redshirt seniors and juniors, and they are really an experienced group for Blaine Taylor. The other way is Isaiah Tate, and one. Misses. Hancock, who is yet to score, roars out. Isaiah Tate will launch a 3 and hit.
Rayshawn Goins has it stripped by Isaiah Tate. Tate with a finish. 12.
Played Drexel one time this year.
And everybody plays somebody one time, but that's a big factor, and it's like winning 1.5 games.
Cam Long beats the double team, misses with the left, but Isaiah Tate finishes.
Mason. Tate open for 3. Got it.
Can't get it to fall. Brinkley had had the mismatch, but couldn't get it to him. Now a beautiful stroke by...
3 for 3 from the field, and Jesse Sanders, a pretty decent shooter, has yet to knock down a 3-point shot this season. He's 0 for 16. His little brother John Caleb shooting much better from the perimeter at 44%.
Boy, another 3.
He's got Higgins with 3, McNeil with 3, and remember,
Malcolm Hawkins unavailable now after injuring himself in the first half. There is 10 points now for Isaiah.
Any dangerous trouble yet, but he's one Liberty would definitely hate to lose. Drive to the basket. Ball was, I was going to say it was tied up, but no, they're going to say Shane Phillips. Shane
75% so far this season.
By making that, he's shooting better than I ever did by making one shot. So early on, it's what we thought, a 3-2 lead, because Wilmington went deep and Mason went inside.
And that's going to be something Mason's going to have to guard against. That's how UNCW can stay in this basketball game, to hit shots from the three-point line, because they have a lot of good shooters from out there.
Pearson was posting up. Now Tate making his first start of the season.
I'll be happy that Morales got a little tough inside right there.
We're at the Patriot Center. Dave Feldman, Craig Escher, with a CAA opener. All 12 teams playing 6 games tonight. This one is conference preseason pick number 2, Mason, versus number 12, Wilmington. Now Isaiah Tate, who started and has come back in. You knew what you were talking about.
Sometimes I do, Dave. Sometimes I do.
I think you did tonight.
Set play here. Long coming off the screen.
Now they're doubling, which is going to leave Isaiah Tate wide open. Boom. You know, I was talking before the game to the assistant coach, Chris Caputo, who does a great job with Jim Larinaga. He said Barnes is instant offense. I think that was a good prediction.
It was a very good prediction, particularly today. He shot the ball very well. Speaking of shooting the ball very well, Damascus you get from Isaiah, doesn't make a whole lot of mistakes, takes good shots. The offensive end, very good defender, can guard inside and outside. Great guy to bring off the bench.
Tate open again.
Shooting pressure.
A 19-2 run for NC State. That three was deflected. Up ahead, Tate. Tate puts it down. For Wofford since the score was 4-3. That was less than 3 minutes into this game. In the corner, Isaiah Tate for 3. Got it. So much for that lead.
That ends a 5-0 spurt for Mason. Allen, the freshman, off to Isaiah Tate. Good look for Isaiah Tate. 11 straight Mason points. New career best, 18. Nate's pointed out, just a sophomore miscommunication. Everything going right for George Mason now, and Tate puts it in. That pass was not
the angle that time.
And that's what Britt wants to be able to do, is to get to the rim. That's the strong point of this game, is attacking the defense and attacking the rim.
32 of George Mason's 58 points so far this afternoon have come in the paint.
And here's the opportunity for Mason